Hello and welcome back to a new video. Today we are exploring Putrajaya, just south of Kuala Lumpur. We've heard amazing things, particularly about the architecture here in Putrajaya, so let's go and check it out.
Don't force me out of bed in your society. Don't push me down the road you're playing down. Don't try to fix my head, it's just your anxiety. Don't hush me now, cause I just wanna shout.
So first impressions, we have just arrived here from a madman taxi driver. He's driving like 120 miles an hour down to get here. No need in the most banged up car possible.
I think he thought he was Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, he had a Red Bull hat on as well, so maybe not Lewis Hamilton. But anyway, you might be able to hear the mosque behind us, which is just there, but it is incredibly peaceful. Like, there's maybe a handful of people here, and we're just approaching one of the biggest monuments here in Putrajaya, and no one's here. And this is the middle of a Sunday afternoon, so yeah, interesting, but it's got this real peaceful, chilled out, relaxing kind of vibe, which is yeah, really, really nice. So just reading all of the information on the glass as you walk up, but we've just learned that Putrajaya was kind of born in 1994. Previously, it was called Sepang, and it was renamed Putrajaya after the country's first ever Prime Minister in 1994. And now this is where the Prime Minister actually lives, and all of the government offices are here in Putrajaya.
Wow, this is insane. So we have been heading towards the Pink Mosque. We've just got our first glimpse of it, and oh my goodness, it is absolutely stunning. So you can actually hire kayaks and kayak around on this lake, which is lovely when you've got that as a view. Originally we were thinking of doing that, but it is about 34 degrees right now. It's very hot. Just walking around, we're getting a little bit sweaty, hot and bothered, so instead we are going to explore inside the mosque.
Well, we've been given these cloaks to wear, so let's put them on. All right, here we go. We're ready to go. Look at the back as well. Fancy. This is really cool.
It is cool. I feel like Harry Potter.
Look how insanely big this thing is right here. And we believe that this is where the prayers get called out. So across the city, prayers get called out at the very top there, as soon as a big speaker. But yeah, just to show you the sheer size of this thing. So we just found out that every Friday, 8,000 worshippers come here to pray. Every single Friday, 8,000 people. That's incredible. And then on Eid, which happens twice a year, there's 15,000 worshippers come to this mosque twice a year, which is pretty incredible. Because it's not massive inside, but 15,000 people here is insane. When we were first walking up to the Pink Mosque, which is currently behind the camera, we noticed this building behind us, and because of the dome shapes on top, I just assumed that it was like another form of mosque. Turns out this is actually the Prime Minister's and the government's offices, which is a really cool looking building. I think it looks amazing with all the flags in the front and everything.
It feels very, very peaceful, just sat here, taking in the views surrounding the mosque. It's just a very calm, serene place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, really, I'm really glad we've come to visit this actually, are you?
Yeah. Definite recommend if you're coming to Putrajaya, or even if you're coming to just Kuala Lumpur, just come here for the day. Took about 30 minutes in the drive, so not far at all.
Next stop is the Putrajaya steps. Now these steps, you can go all the way up to the top and you have an amazing view of the city. To be honest, it's not really feeling too appealing to us right now. It's very, very hot. Are we gonna do it?
100%
We have to do it. We have
for the
to.
video. Let's go.
Putrajaya Steps is actually located on the world's biggest roundabout, which is pretty crazy. I never thought I'd be interested in seeing the world's biggest roundabout, but now we're here. It's quite cool. It's 3.5 kilometers all the way around, and I think it has about 15 exits and entrances. It's surrounded by most of the things that we actually wanted to do. Lots of nice gardens. You've obviously got these steps, you've got the Pink Mosque just down there, and you've got the Botanical Gardens, which is where we're going to head to after this.
We made it. Look at the view as well.
I have to say, I think it was worth it.
I didn't think you were going to get much of a view when we looked down at the bottom, but
Yeah.
actually you do see the bridge and a bit of the mosque on this side, a bit of the Parliament building just here. Slightly behind the tree in this camera, but the bridge here looks cool as well.
And to be fair, it actually didn't take that long because it's not steep. It's actually quite an easy climb. It's more just the heat that's making it harder.
Yeah, it's not a steep climb at all. Astaka, Morocco, that's where we're heading next.
It should be a beautiful Moroccan pavilion within the Botanical Gardens. We wanted to get some pretty photos there and just have a look around. But as you might be able to see behind us, it's very grey and it's started to rain. It's only light rain at the moment, so we'll see how we get on with it. But if not, we are running to the shopping mall.
To the shopping mall, yeah.
So unfortunately the pavilion had a bit of building work going on, so it's like tape everywhere, so it didn't look quite as aesthetic as what we'd seen online, but that's okay.
But we did learn that the pavilion behind us was built to celebrate the relationship between Morocco and Malaysia and to celebrate both of their cultures coming together as well, so that was quite nice. So we're going to leave the Botanical Gardens here now. There's a beautiful lake here as well. And we're going to head to, I think it's called IOI shopping mall, which is the biggest shopping mall in Malaysia. And if you've ever been to Malaysia, then you'll know that they love a shopping mall. Yeah. And so there are some big ones in Kuala Lumpur. And so I'm excited to see how big this thing is for it to be the biggest one. We have made it to the mall. We are inside. First stop, a drink because we were so thirsty, and second stop, pan down to this beauty. We have stopped at Nando's, chicken peri peri chips and garlic bread, the standard order, and then you've got, what have you got?
So I managed to find a vegan version, so I got the tofu wrap. I just had to ask for it without the mayo and the chili jam. So tofu wrap, rice and corn on the cob.
So that is 2 mains, both with 2 sides, and we've got 2 bottomless drinks as well. All of this came to under £14. In the UK, this alone, mine alone, is more than £14. So it's crazy how cheap Nando's is in Malaysia. That's why we've been here 3 times. Yeah, it's literally half the price. The only thing about coming to shopping malls is that you get dragged around the shops for hours and hours and hours. Just the casual 10 items.
Just like basics, aren't they?
Oh, just basics, yeah. Just basics.
So I think that pretty much concludes this week's video. What were your thoughts on Putrajaya?
Really cool place.
Yeah.
Liked it a lot. Very clean, very chill, relaxed. As we've said a few times throughout here. And yeah, some really, really nice buildings to look at as well.
Yeah.
The mosque was incredible. The viewpoint was nice. And even the shopping mall was really nice, to be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, all in all, really good day out. And I would highly recommend it if you're coming to Kuala Lumpur and fancy a day out.
Yeah, so we are going to head home now. We've actually got to get packed up because tomorrow morning we are moving apartments. We're staying in Kuala Lumpur, but we're just moving to a new apartment because one of my really, really good friends arrives in Kuala Lumpur tomorrow. It's her first time in Malaysia. So let us know in the comments what you think we should do. Yeah. We're going to spend a whole week with her and Yeah, it's going to be really good fun.
So yeah, drop us a like, give us a comment. As I say, let us know what we should do next week with somebody who's never been to Malaysia before. So what do you think is like the top things to do? So drop a comment, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 3K. I think we're like 2.5K, I think, at the time of recording this video, roughly. So love everybody that's hit the subscribe button already.
Thank
and if you haven't, smash that and join us. And we will see you guys next week. Peace.
Bye. Traveling for a while, but whoop, getting knocked out by a